My husband and I have been married for 21 years. We've been swingers for many years now. During this last year, we've invited a third party into our bedroom. We've always been open with each other from day one with no restrictions. The problem is I've fallen in love with the woman we've been having threesomes with. She is no longer interested in including him in our sexapades and only wants me. I don't want to lose her. I really enjoy our connection. I have not mentioned this to my husband, but he knows something is up. What do I do?
Wow.
Get rid of her.
Wow. No, she ain't getting rid of her. She's already in love with her.
You ain't in love. She in lust. It
True.
started from lust.
Well,
It's lust.
it's true. That is true. But if they've been married for 21 years, so this is not an uncommon thing. If people that it is a growing community, and I know a little something about it, uh, and have been present. So it is different levels to it. So it is when you've been married 20 plus years, people are looking for the next excitement. Some people swing, some people don't swing. Some people like voyeurs, some people like to watch. It's like live porn. So it's a very free environment. I've been multiple times. It's actually really, really, really cool. I mean,
Oh
so
no.
from a man's standpoint, when you go out with your woman, you're on guard. You have to make sure when you go to the bathroom, you know a guy's going to come. In that environment, men don't talk to women. The wives
Oh.
talk. The wives talk to you. The wives initiate conversations. They'll, hello, how are you guys doing? And they'll introduce themselves. And then you introduce yourselves. And then they go, oh, this is my partner. This is my husband. And that's how you start talking. No man talks to any woman in that environment by themselves. So for me, when I go in that environment, I can dance, I can laugh, I can have fun, I can be silly. Now, if you choose to want to go into the private areas and stuff like that and be seen or whatever you want to do, that's on you. Some people never do that. Some people are just there to watch the excitement because it is a sexually charged environment. And if you and I have been doing doggy style missionary for 20 years, you wanted something different. So it is an enhancer, and there is this growing community. It really is growing because, and it's all walks of life of people, and it's really cool. I mean, I've had a couple of partners of mine, and we've gone, and it's actually really cool. I don't swing. I don't swing. That's one of the things. I don't swing, but I like to watch. So whatever works for you. But her falling in love with the third party is wrong on her part because that is a total violation of the rules. You are not supposed to do that.
There's rules.
Yeah, there's unspoken rules. There's unspoken rules, and she knows that she was never supposed to fall in love with the third person.
First of all, you are in lust with this person. You have 21 years with your husband, and first of all, for me, it's a bad decision to bring someone else in your bedroom because chances are that somebody can be better at something, and this is a woman, so I guess she's better at oral sex.
Okay. So when you introduce somebody into your bedroom, you have to first foremost, you and your partner have to have the level of conversation that you guys jealousy does not exist. You cannot participate in this lifestyle and have any ounce of jealousy.
Well, I'm definitely not meant for this. You ain't touching my man.
So, no, everything is asked. So there is no,
I don't care if you ask. I'm not offering. You're not. No. Ask me, can you touch my man? And we're going to have a physical altercation, and it ain't going to be the one that you want.
I mean, like I said, it's an excitement piece of it because, like I said, I don't look at porn. I don't masturbate. I don't do any of that. So I'm very visual on the things that I see. So in that environment, it is very arousing. I go home, be with my lady, and we're good. So.
I ain't never been that grown. I don't think I'm ever going to be that grown. I'm not. I mean, I'm never going to be that. I don't even believe in none of that. Like, it's me and my man. We ain't going to watch nobody. I don't want to watch no porn either. We can make our own.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So you got to figure out, you got to have the similar interests. So if he watches porn and you don't, that's a conflict. But
that's the conversations that we talk about having.
You have to have these conversations. So in my situation, like when I date, and stuff like that, I have a 48 to 72 hour rule that I do talk about my interests. And my interests are the lifestyle. I go to the gym, I take care of my body. If we go and we feel a little frisky, hey, anything's possible. It's just like, it's like, we may have fun, and it's just us, but it's not, it's not a thing where I'm looking for somebody to join us. It's just, it's exciting. So, I mean, I'm almost 53. I'm not going to conform. I lived a life of 25 years, white, house, dog, picket fence. I did all of that. I'm not going to live the next 25 years like that. I'm going to have fun. It's like, I'm going to be able to.
The house and the dog and the picket fence fun?
No, it is fun. I've done it already.
Person.
I've already done it already. I don't want to do it again.
You're a wild boy.
But I'm saying, though, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, thinking you're going to get a different result. I have had some of the most transparent relationships being in the lifestyle with my partners. None of these are my wives. We've dated 2 years, 3 years, so on. And I've had great transparent relationships. And they were better than what my marriage was. Just because we were friends, we could talk about anything. To be able to sit down at dinner, and whether something happens or not, and you're with the woman and she looks and go, "Oh, that woman is fine." Like, hey, now you don't have to sneak and do anything. You can look and y'all can both laugh about stuff. It's just a better relationship. I mean, it doesn't work for everybody. Like I said, if you're jealous, because communication has to happen. You got to be able to talk.
Oh, well, I'm going to tell you in a minute. This is right. The rules of engagement are this. Now, I'm not saying that my man can't ever look at another woman. I'm not crazy. I see some women that walk by and I'll be like, I can't help but look at her booty. She got a big old booty. I might not say it out loud, but of course we got eyes. But I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying that inviting people in the bedroom and her falling in love with somebody
her falling
else.
in love is wrong. I mean, the falling in love piece of it is wrong. So,
but you invited this person, you invited this chance into your life. Like, you don't know what energy is real. Like, in chemistry,
it is.
This is why you have to be careful when you invite other people into your relationship, because chemistry is a mother. It'll have you doing some things if you got the right chemistry with somebody. If somebody touch you in an electrifying way, you can't even. It's almost like an addiction. So if this woman did something to her, whether, I'm assuming the most it could be is oral sex, and your husband is not doing it like that, and you get that climax, you can't forget that. Like, you really can't. This is why you don't invite the devil into your bedroom, because you just never know how good he gonna be, or she.
So in a situation, is that what, like, I tell people is that, human beings are the only monogamous mammals.
Whatever.
I'm just saying. So
yeah,
back in the day, the kings, the high people like that, they always had a wife and they had other women.
They had concubines. Yeah,
correct. So in a situation like this, is like, the women that I had this lifestyle with, I actually respected them and liked and loved them more, because that's a physical act. That has nothing to do about how you love me, how you take care of me, how we bond. It's just, it's just sex. We put a lot of Western society has told us that sex is bad. You can't do this.
No, it's not bad. Sex is good.
No. But I'm just saying,
let me just say this to her. I just don't want you to lose your marriage over lust, because if you leave your husband and it is a lustful situation, and one, nowhere in here did you say you was a lesbian. So you're gonna get into a relationship with a woman, and this is one thing that I've learned about women from my young cousins and them flip-flopping back and forth. When they have had trauma with a man, they've gone and went with a woman, and then found out that the woman that they're with is a human. And now you arguing with her because you still brought you to the relationship. So now you arguing with your girlfriend when you thought it was the dude. You understand what I'm saying? So the chance that you're taking to leave your husband for this woman, and to find out when y'all are together by yourselves, that it was only lust, and to find out I left my husband for you and now you arguing with this woman and it's not what you thought it was, sis, get your whole entire life together and get your mind right. You do need to have a conversation with your husband because y'all are in trouble. The marriage is on fire.
Do you know that 72% of female and female relationships end in divorce? It's a high rate because
female to female.
Female relationships, 72% divorce rate. Because somebody's got to be the man and somebody's got to be the woman. It doesn't matter. And then that woman starts to look at the other woman like, hold on, you talking to me like that? I'm still a woman. Like, no, you have fulfilled the man role in this relationship and you get treated as such. And that's why women don't understand how men take in things, because we go without. And then when you got a female who's not used to going without, and now you're in a female-female relationship, and now you have to go without, that's why they get divorced.
And I just think that people have to understand that you're interacting with another human that's going to have disagreements with you. Just because you go to another woman doesn't mean it's going to be roses and petals and it's going to be good. If you are a person who has not done work on yourself, you're always taking you with you. And the people on your job, you're going to argue with them. Your ex-husband, you're going to argue with him. Your new girlfriend, you're going to argue with her because you have issues. So no matter where you go, you're going to take you with you and you're going to be the problem. And then you're going to bounce back to men. And then you're going to say, I can't stand men. And you're going to bounce back to women because there's some work that you need to do on you. So humans are humans. And remember this, for each and every one of us, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So sometimes no matter who your partner is, like bouncing from, even if it's me going from man to man, and I can't sustain a relationship with a man, it's me. Mm-hmm. So again, ma'am, if you leave your husband for this woman and the lust fizzles out,
it will.
That's my point. And you're going to give up a 21-year marriage because this woman had tickled your fancy that shouldn't have even been in your bedroom in the first place. But that ain't none of my business.
I tell them this is that, listen, if you cannot have consistency with somebody in your bedroom. So that's the whole thing, is that you need to rotate those people out every three to 6 months because it's the natural thing is feelings will arouse. You will get comfortable.
Rotate.
I did not know we was going to go here, but I understand it. I mean, I don't run from it. I tell people there's different.
Bring them in, but rotate them out.
Yeah, I mean,
keep them too long.
and truth be told, I mean, that is what I enjoy about it, is just the interaction with the people. It doesn't necessarily have to turn into a threesome like that. It's not about that. It's just about the freedom to go and have fun and express yourself however you want to. You see some crazy stuff, and it's just great conversations on the way home. You're like, did you see that woman over in the corner? Like, I mean, I like the people watch. So that's what's intriguing about it to me, is that, man, I've seen some stuff, and it's just, I mean, at this phase of life, I'm like, man, I've done the good husband, the good dad thing, and I'm
looking for the good husband thing, and a white picket fence and a couch to lay on and put my feet on your lap.
I've done that. I've had all of that. I've had that.
And we could watch Wheel of Fortune and
Joker's
Jeopardy.
Wild.
Jeopardy. We could watch Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, and we could wild out in the bedroom. I promise you. But we don't need all that other extra stuff. I did some things in my lifetime. I'm not
but he wants to do it with you. So it's like, what I'm saying is that you have to find this happy median of what you guys are willing to do to one another. That is extreme.
I ain't swinging with you, boo.
That's extreme. I mean, that's extreme, but porn and exciting places and things like that. But if we're just doing missionary all the time, I mean, that's going to run its course.
No, I'm not interested in doing missionary all the time either. But I'm not interested to go on the dark side either. Like, I'm gonna stay over here. I'm gonna stay in the light. I'm not going on the dark side with no. But
hey, listen, I have converted many a female because they, in their mind, they think it's one thing and they kind of go, it's not that, and it's actually empowering, and it's actually a cool process to watch somebody be in a friendship or relationship with somebody that doesn't have any judgment, and you can't.
Oh, I ain't judging nobody. Y'all do you.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying it's like
I'm just not going with you.
No, I mean, like saying when Kim and I were together, it was a relationship, no judgment, and she pushed the boundaries of it, and I respected her for it. I mean, and we did some wild stuff together, and it was cool, but I learned a lot, and that's what I want at this stage of my life. But again, I'm about to be 53 in 4 months. It's like, man, I'm not looking for this happy, fluffy, white clouds and rainbows and unicorns.
Well, that's what we always teach here. That's what we always say. You got to know what you want, right? So if me and you met and we started having conversations, we would know that this.
Yeah, you would know after 2 days talking to me, you'd be like, that dude's a freak. I'm not talking.
Yeah, we would know that this is not going to work for us because I'm a freak to a certain extent.
You're in the closet. You're in the closet. You just
no. I'm not in the closet.
You're in the closet, and it's.
But I'm not in the closet.
You are. You're in a certain parameter, which is going to keep you. You need to meet someone that once you get an unconditional love with somebody and you know that this person ain't going nowhere, because these people that I meet in the lifestyle, they've been married 20, 30 years.
Listen, hold up. I've had unconditional love and I've done things with that person. Anybody come along talking about swinging and threesomes, I don't even love you that much. Even if I have unconditional, that's just something that I'm not interested in. And I've heard things and I've been invited to some things along this journey. That's just not my bag. And like we always talk about, make sure you have these conversations with people before you be all shocked and appalled, where you can just simply talk about, listen, I don't swing. And if that person say, well, I'm a swinger, then it's not going to work for us. So it was nice to know you, and let's not waste each other's time.
I never use the word swinging. It's always the lifestyle. So.
Well, lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle, and if they go, I said, do you know what the lifestyle is? And they go, oh, now, but like when I see people on dating apps, I don't talk to the women that are uptight. I talk to the women who are liberal.
Gotta be uptight.
I talk to the women that are liberal. I talk to the women that are spiritual, that are, they're more willing to let it go in, swirl around, and then they go, okay, I don't know much about it, but okay, you can. Let's see.
I gotta be uptight. I'm not uptight.
You got parameters.
I'm very loose.
You can't get through this. I want to be like this. I want to be like that. So, you bang your head against the wall. You're like,
my head ain't banging. I'm in a very big room, and I got space. I got space for me and mine because I don't want to fight nobody over my man. Like this chick that fell in love. No, this chick that fell in love with somebody else. I can see me now.
She's wrong, though. That's what I'm saying. She's wrong. She's wrong. That should never have happened, and that should be a rule. But he's probably given her way too much rope, and this is what's happened: is that the man has to have a plan in this situation. If your wife or your female is leading you in the lifestyle, you, sir, are in trouble. It's like, and in any situation, my cousin used to always tell me. He said, and it sounds bad. He said, if you are with the woman, he said, a woman with no instruction is headed for self-destruction. So when you are with the man, he should have a plan for y'all. He should have a routine and an idea of how the house is going to run. Who's going to get delegated what? Whose responsibility is what? How we're going to do this, how we're going to financially, how we're going to be spiritually. That should be his plan. If it's not, and it's all her plan, you're in trouble, buddy.
Yeah, look at Eve with the apple. No, I'm just saying. I need a man with a plan. I'm not even. Yeah, I'm not even debating that.
And it's not in an egotistical way. It's just that, hey, baby, this is how the house is going to run. I got this. You're here to smile, have a good time, and the shared responsibilities and this and that. I'm a man. I'm gonna take most of the burden on my shoulders. So it's like,
okay.
Yeah, I mean that's what a man should have a plan. That's why men don't need to get married to their in their late 30s, early 40s, because now you have enough experience. You've done some things. You've dealt with certain types of women, and then you get with a good woman and you learn to appreciate her.
Wow. So if you just tuned in, you're tuned into Looking for Love. We don't know why that conversation went all different ways, but it's okay. Tuned in, you're Looking for Love. I'm your host, Tray Kearney. This is my co-host,
Lamar Hall.
We're here every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live. We want you to tune in. If you have a question, please put it in the chat and we will answer it for you right now. And if you are enjoying yourself, hit the little thank you button on the bottom of below the screen and bless us with a little something and we'll pop you up on the screen. So again, this is Looking for Love. We're here every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live. I'm your host, Tray Kearney. You can find me on Instagram at Tray Kearney, and this is my co-host
Lamar Hall, and I'm at MAR_T_HALL13.
So we will see you guys next week, same time, same station. Be there or be square. We love y'all. Peace and blessings.